Hello and welcome to Box, where we unbox, review and demonstrate the latest tech. Today we have with us the TP-Link Tapo C110 security camera.
Maintaining tight security on your home is now even easier with smaller, lightweight surveillance tech. Tapo have created these easy setup security cameras to not only help you remotely monitor your home, but also communicate with family members and pets, and prevent potential intruders entering your home when you're away. Taking it out of the box, you get the camera along with some quick start instructions, a power cable, and a few mounting screws. The camera itself is very lightweight and compact, making it perfect for placing in small spaces for inconspicuous surveillance. It roughly measures around 11 cm tall, 7 cm wide, and 5.6 cm deep. As you can see, the camera has a central lens surrounded by a motion sensor, alert light, system LED, and microphone. There's also a small central speaker on the back for outputting your voice when speaking through the apps and sounding alarms. So when placing your camera, take all of these into consideration, as blocking any of these can restrict the use of certain features. The C110 comes on a little flexible stand that holds it up perfectly on a shelf or table straight out of the box. Of course, it does have the ability to mount to a wall out of sight, utilising the 2 screw mounts built into the stand base and hooking it onto the 2 screws provided. It's perfect for keeping out of reach of children or just to give you an unobstructed, secure bird's eye view of any room.
Now, even though this camera is small, it has some brilliant specs that result in high quality footage that you really need in a security camera. It uses encrypted security and super fast wireless rates, enabling you to access your feed no matter where you are.
It captures everything in full HD 2304 by 1296 resolution in a H.264 video format using a 3 megapixel camera, delivering super sharp footage to catch every detail. It is perfect for identifying visitors' faces or even catching a minute movement in the smallest corner of the room. Just on the side, there's a slot for a micro SD card for direct internal local storage up to 256 gig, which is the equivalent of up to 512 hours of footage. This makes it easy to swap out and keep multiple cards without wiping data, and allows for easy transfer to external storage if needed.
However, when buying your card, always make sure that it's from a reputable brand, as buying a cheaper card may be less reliable and can lead to your footage becoming corrupted.
Now, accessing and controlling your camera is all done through the TP-Link Tapo app, available through both iOS and Android app stores. It does require you to make an account with Tapo, and as the camera works through Wi-Fi, you will need to access a reliable internet connection.
This camera is also compatible with Amazon frustration-free setup, so if you already have your Wi-Fi settings connected to your Amazon Alexa account, you can just use this without having to input your passwords again.
The app is pretty straightforward, allowing you to add your device by simply locating it in the already listed product directory in the Add Device option. To connect, you simply power up your device, choose the C110 listed, and it should take you through the step-by-step setup phase using simple visual instructions. Once connected, you can see exactly what your camera sees through live view, offering options to talk through the camera, activate the alarm, or check any saved footage from previous dates. From here, you can also access the camera settings to adjust it to the space for optimum quality output, as well as turning on night mode. As it's live, you can even take real-time screenshots to capture moments or even manually record if it's not already doing so. I can set the video quality depending on what I'm recording and for how long, depending on how much space I have on the card. Now, there's 3 quality settings: 720p, 1080p and 3 megapixels. It has a relatively wide visibility that covers a large room, front garden or even the street outside your home quite easily. Recorded footage comes with a time and date stamp on the top left corner, making it easy to find specific moments within hours of logged footage. In terms of lights, there are only a few indicator LEDs on the front that only come on during certain stages of use. The only light visible during the daytime recording is a small green LED light that indicates power, and when in night mode, there are 3 infrared lights above the lens. None of these lights impact the quality of the footage, however, and they don't draw attention to the camera when used for surveillance. Now, the power cable is pretty long, measuring at about 275 centimeters. It can be tricky placing the camera up high as it sometimes doesn't stretch, so consider where your power outlets are before placing. When it comes to keeping watch over your home and valuables during the night, it's great to note that this camera does come with night vision. Now, the quality remains exactly the same with little to no grain and gives you a sharp, clear image.
It's good to see that I can capture this footage in such precise detail, giving me peace of mind that I get full view of any trespassers approaching the house, or I can use it as a baby monitor, all accessed directly from my phone.
One of the most interesting parts about this camera is its ability to transform into a communication device from a remote location. If you're at work, you can press the talk button to chat to family, give commands to pets, or even ward off intruders. The C110 is compatible with both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant voice control, allowing hands-free control in case you want to turn it off or set it to record without your phone. As this is a smart camera, it uses motion detection to capture events as they're happening without any input from you. It's easy to activate, simply opening up the settings and going to detection and alerts and turning it on. You'll also want to enable notifications with this one, letting the app send you a message that alerts you to activity in your monitored space.
Of course, this would be crucial if you were using the camera for security purposes, as it lets you know the moment someone enters the space. You can also set activity zones over doors, for example, so you're only alerted when someone enters that specific space.
Now, if you're away from home or the office and an intruder is trying to break in, the camera even has a small built-in alarm system that, when activated, will trigger an audible alarm and light system to warn the intruder and alert others to danger, as you can see demonstrated here. Now, the noise isn't quite loud enough to hear from another room, but most importantly, it alerts the intruder to the surveillance system, letting them know that they're being monitored. Now, you don't have to have the camera recording at all times. In the settings menu, you can tell it to capture during a specific window at any time of the day or night, depending on your preferences. It can be set to record solidly over an inputted time period, or only when the motion activation catches movement, saving your captures to the device for reviewing later. The motion capture worked quite well, sending me notifications every time it detects movement so I can review it in real time.
The camera is not always just used for security, as it doubles up as a nice keepsake for memories, allowing you to record moments as they happen without having to think about setting up another camera.
Personal captured moments can be shared with friends and family directly through the app using the device sharing option. It works through the TP-Link Tapo apps, letting you share only to those you trust with another TP-Link login, giving you full control on who sees through your device. As versatile as it is for catching moments on its own accord, you do have complete control over privacy too. The privacy mode button instantly cuts off the feed, stopping the camera from picking up any audio or visual content if you need privacy. I found it helped when taking private meetings, stopping any sensitive data backing up to the camera that multiple users may have access to. Overall, I found this camera worked very well. I liked having direct access to the feed through my phone, having full control over its functions without having to touch it. It was easy to install thanks to the lightweight nature of it, and connecting to the app to set it up took little to no time at all. For a quick, low-cost security system, it met all of my expectations and more, catching the moments I needed in perfect detail.
So what do you think about the Tapo C110 security camera? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to Box, where we have plenty of hands-on reviews on the latest tech. And as always, thanks for watching.